Hello Vivekians, welcome to your next class of School from Home. I am your English teacher Gaganpreet, and today we are going to begin with a new topic of writing section. Students, as you know, in the previous videos we have learned how to write an informal letter, and we saw that there are two types of letters, formal and informal. And today we are going to write a formal letter, and we'll learn how to write letter to principal. As a school student, you have to write a letter. Often we call it as an application to the principal. It can be written on several occasions, like highlighting some problem, application for leave, or application for exemption from an exam, making some inquiries, and lot more. And since it is a formal letter, that too to the principal of your school, so it should be carefully planned. Okay, and I hope that after watching this video, you will be very clear that how you have to write the letter to principal. First of all, we'll begin with some useful tips for writing an effective letter. First is collect all the necessary information before you sit down to write. Be sure of the purpose why you are writing. So, why you are writing, what all you have to mention, that should be very clear to you. Prepare a rough draft first. Revise it and check it for errors in vocabulary, spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Then write the final draft. So, since it is to be written for the principal, so there shouldn't be any sort of error in that. Be sure about vocabulary, spelling, punctuation, everything. So, double check it. Use a polite and formal but positive tone. So, you should be very polite, very formal. Write complete sentences. We should not use any offensive language or short forms or slangs. Write in clear and legible handwriting, very important, because sometimes we write very untidy and it is not clear to the reader that what is written. So your writing should be clear, and if you are writing using a computer, don't forget to use proper margins. Since we are doing it from the examination point of view for school, then for you it would be write neatly. But if for any chance you're writing it, you're giving it in a printed form, then be sure that the margins are very proper. Strict word limit should be followed. Don't make it too long, don't make it too short. And keep the letter to one page. If longer, number the pages. Try to make sure that the letter finishes itself in one page. If it's long, then do numbering of pages. Avoid including any false information or hiding facts. So, your letter should be truthful. Nothing false should be there in your letter. Okay? Moving forward to parts of letter to principal. Letter to principal can be subdivided into 6 main parts. First one is date. Okay? Date is the date on which you are going to submit the letter to principal. Okay? For this, as you can see here, there are 4 formats, out of which 3 are applicable and 1 is not allowed. Okay? The first 3, for example, 15th May 2020, 15 May 2020, May 15, 2020. These 3 formats are applicable. You can use any of the 3, but avoid using the 4th one. That is not allowed. Okay. Next will be address. In address, the letter is being written to the principal, so we'll write the address. It will be designated to the principal and then name of the school and city. Okay, that is the receiver name or designation, then address. Now see, students, you don't have to indent the address. You don't have to put any commas or anything. You just have to write it line by line in 3 lines. After that, there will be salutation. Salutation means customary address greeting. For example, sir, ma'am, dear sir, dear ma'am, anything like that. After the salutation, the 4th one is subject or heading. In this, we briefly describe the topic or the purpose of the letter, that why the letter is being written. Then comes the body section. In body section, there must be at least 3 paragraphs to explain what the letter is all about. First paragraph, in this you will introduce yourself, you will tell your name, class, section, and the purpose why you're writing the letter. Then in the second paragraph, you will give the details about the issue, about the reason of writing letter, and how that reason is affecting you or the other people around you. And then in the third paragraph, you will tell us that what outcome do you desire, what do you expect the principal to do in that case. You are asking for permission, or you want a solution to a problem, you're making some inquiry, something like that. Okay. And then at last there will be closing. For closing, you have to take leave taking. You have to give a formal leave taking. For example, you can write yours sincerely, yours faithfully, yours truly, but avoid writing yours obediently. In this, you must remember, students, that for yours, Y should be capital and YOURS, yours, apostrophe will not come. Okay. After the closing statement, complimentary close, you will do the signatures. After signature, it's your wish. You can write your name, class, and roll number. Otherwise, only signature can also do. That's up to you. Now, students, let's have a look into the format of letter or the layout. So, see, in the first line, we'll write date. As I have told you, that you can write date in any of the 3 formats that have been told to you. After date, we'll leave a line, then address, the designation of the person to whom we are sending the letter, the principal. Then in next line, name of the school, and in next line, we'll write city. After the address, we'll again leave a line and then we'll write salutation. Dear sir, dear ma'am, sir, ma'am, anything. Then again we'll leave a line, then we'll write subject. Students, you should underline the subject so that it is highlighted and it makes the topic clear that why you're writing the letter. After the subject, you can start writing with the body section. 3 paragraphs in the body section, as I have told you earlier. After the body section, there will be a complimentary clause. Yours faithfully, yours truly, yours sincerely. Okay. In this, be careful about the spellings. And at last, your signature. Now, some points that you must keep in your mind are, first thing, everything will begin from the leftmost margin, leftmost corner. If you're changing paragraph, leave a line and then start from the next line in the leftmost corner. Okay. Second thing, you don't have to use any form of indentation. No commas after sir or ma'am, after principal, school name, nothing. You will not put any commas over there. Okay. Third, write very neatly, write in a formal language, don't use any slangs. I hope that the layout is clear to you. So students, I would suggest you to read the example letter that is given on page number 105 of your BBC so that things are clearer to you. You can understand it in a better way, that how you have to write. After that, a question would be given to you in your assignment. Do that very neatly in your BBC with pencil. Don't use pen in your BBC. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you so much, students.